gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yo, what's up? Name is Jetly1, and welcome back to more Pitfall the River Runner adventures. What? No, welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time as we deal with this nonsense. That is the River Run section with its bad game design here, where you're not allowed to escape if you use even good logic. And they made the whirlpools too strong. No, I know what I'm doing right here, Stop. This is what I was trying to do last episode, but failed. Alright. Heavy boots. What? I'm at the... Okay. I was like, what's going on here? It's not letting me use the long shot. And I'm supposed to be able to use the long shot through water. Okay. Well, I can't link on! I can't lock on with Navi from there. But, unequip the iron boots. And subvert her. Avoid the waterfall, or not the waterfall, the whirlpool. This time, I can. No, game. Why? And look, I can't escape. This is bad game design. This is an amazing game. This one section, it was like, well, we need to add something in the water temple. Well, let's add this and just make everybody angry. Because it's just so bad. You can tell they were being lazy for this part. They didn't even bother to think about anything. It's like, well, what happens if they get caught? Well, if they realize they're caught, they can escape. No, let's remove that. That's not fair at all. It's got to be just completely unfair. It's like this was the temple they designed to completely make everyone unhappy. Now, I'm going to be completely careful at this section. Here. I got the fairy, finally. So if we die, there's no problem. Well, I guess there is a problem, but not as big a problem as we would be having. And there's an eye switch. So now I've regained my composure after how bad last episode's ending went. That and the fight with Dark Link, me just spamming buttons. But yes. Gotta either jump over perfectly, or you're supposed to long shot over. Usually long shot on the chests and stuff. So you found a small key. And with that small key, we return to the dragon room. But dragon room is not important right now. But Wii. No, this is... Well, actually, yes, this is on a Wii. Okay. I'm playing a GameCube game on a... No, I'm playing an N64 game on a GameCube disc on a Wii. Nintendo. Did I bravely dodge out of the way of the Tektite? I do believe I did bravely dodge out of the way of the Tektite. Badass midair boot change. Lots of equipment screen. But we're getting close to the end. Once you get the long shot, it's almost over. So now we have two. I need to quit saying we got to. I need to add the weave. You gotta add the the VE to the end of the saying or phrase. I'm just doing very bad with English. I'm very bad with English when it comes to recordings. I don't know why. I'm sure there's an explanation for it. But now, oh yes, we need to use the boots for a second so we can take care of the thingy. Remember that I showed you the gate with the block all the way at the beginning? And no, it's not over here. It's over here. We need to lower the water level again to do something. So tally-ho! Down to the bottom floor. And what do you know? I landed right next to the right one. So let's see. What can I talk about in this interval? Well, yes, actually, I can. I do have something to talk about. Went to GameStop yesterday, bought new games. Well, I bought 2 new games, 3 games that I had before but sold, and I don't know why I sold them. There's the room we bummed. Yippee. Did I show that off? I don't know. Yeah, I did. I'm like worried now I'm doing I'm doing wrong, or I'm doing terribly. My English is terrible this episode. This is the bad English episode. But yes, raise the water level up. And I went to GameStop, got 2 new games and 3 games that I had already owned. But I sold for some reason, missed them. Bought them because I want to do Let's Plays on them. Eventually. Not recent. Because my list is rather full for the time being, even though it's only like 5 things. It's 5 things that will take quite a while. But yes, I intend to Let's Play those. But I got 2 new games, and one of those new games was Eternal Sonata. And it's just a generic, like highly generic, I would suppose. Haven't played many JRPGs, but I guess you could say it's a highly generic JRPG. However, it's interesting because A, it's like perfection of the generic JRPG, which I don't get why generic's an insult. If it's like a bunch of other good things, that's a good thing, isn't it? But yes, it's rather generic. However, it's about Frédéric Francois Chopin, a pianist from, France. That would explain the Francois in his name, which means of France. Or at least that's what I think it means. Don't go to me for your definitions of things, because I have no idea what's going on. But it's a good RPG. It's about him. As he lay dying, he dreamed of things. And this is about what he dreamed about. And it's awesome. You pull. I went through the fence there. I went through the fence. That's amazing. That's just freaking amazing. But yeah, Eternal Sonata, it's a really good game, and the premise is really brilliant. Because they keep switching between like the real world and the dream world. And like in the real world, they're like discussing his health and stuff, and then in the dream world, you kill a bunch of monsters and stuff. It's just really, really good and really, really interesting. And it's actually really cool to have a main character in an RPG who actually is not like, 16. You have characters that are 16, like you have your healer is 14. You've got a sniper who is 8. The swordsman is 16, but Frederick is 39. Chopin. So he's 39. He's the old one of the group. So it's interesting to have a protagonist who is not really, really young. But with that key, I have no reason to leave the water level at 2 anymore. So let me check Audacity. Audacity. We gotta wait for the Tektite. Come here, Tektite. Let me kill you so I can safely proceed up the water. The water temple? Up the water spout is the proper word. Yep, this is the Fail English episode. That's what I'm going to name it. And if I don't name it that, I forgot. Because I have a pretty bad memory. I'm just no good with remembering things. Unless it's like something I do all the time. Like I already know, 12 noon every Saturday, KBILTVLPS group channel recording. But that's because that's every Saturday at noon. So I can't forget that. I might forget what game we're playing. Unless it's my week. Then I get to decide what game we're playing. And that would be terrible if I forgot the game I was making us play. But anyways, got the long shot. Got a blue Tektite. Blue Tektite dies. So now we have the water level at maximum, and this dragon statue's up again. But this time you don't get to insult us, dragony. Actually, now I'm rethinking. Is it actually a dragon? Fairy. So now we've got our double contingent of fairies back. And this is one of the bosses that I don't like in the game, so I might actually need it, but it's a little too early to talk about the boss. We're nowhere near him yet. So that's 3 fairies. They give you 1 in the underwater section because you're still going to need them. And then they give you 1 right here. Wait a second. Oh, yes. I had specifically told you to remember that room down there. And I forgot about that room. Derp. Derp-a-der. Okay, so we gotta go back to the bottom floor. And see if I can't do some magnificent maneuvering underwater. Because I believe... Ow. That's not fair. It's not fair at all. Cheaters! Let's see. I think it was this room. No, we need to go through the one at the top of the map. So turn around and go down this one. Yes, this room. I remember now. Yeah, because we needed a long shot to get over the spikes. So I said, remember the room, and I forgot it. But now I did remember. So take off the iron boots once you get up there. Kokiri. And long shot your way over the door. So that dragon still gets to taunt me in the main room because I still wasn't ready for it. And that's a lot of blue tektites, and there's boulders. But this isn't that difficult of a room. You just gotta swim your way over to the exit without that happening. There. Good, he hit me forward. Game lag as I kill a bunch of them. There was like 4 of them attacking me, and I killed all 4. Satisfaction! Because it feels good to defeat a lot of annoying enemies. But I do believe I have reached quite a... Ow. No. No! I accidentally used a fairy because I had the bottle still there. But don't worry, they should respawn by the time I get back up to the dragon. But I meant to have the bow on that button. Because defying the rules of physics, you can shoot the bow through the water. But anyways, this has been Gently One. I'll see you next time.